Virgos, my lovely Virgos. How goes it, Virgos? Thank you so much for coming to my page. Welcome to Empress Energy 333. I welcome you. I thank you for your viewership and consider yourself an early adopter because this is my first Virgo read on YouTube. Yes, so I've been studying and getting readings and just really into tarot for a while now. But this is my first entree into this world of lovely tarot readers that this community of tarot readers that resides on YouTube. I have my favorites. I'm sure you have yours. I hope to become one of yours. So again, I thank you for even coming here, clicking the link, for watching. I urge you, if you like it here with me, to at least click like. Come on, y'all. Give me a like. But if you really like me, why don't you subscribe? And then that way, when you come into your YouTube feed, if I posted anything new, you'll see it right away. So what I like to do is draw 9 cards for you. I tell you about those 9 cards, and then I clarify and offer further clarification via my extended links. So if you want to hear me yap and gab more, feel free to follow that link and you can purchase the extended reading where we go into a little more detail. I always like to say, take the meat and not the bones. This is a general reading, so not everything is going to apply to all my Virgos. Whatever doesn't apply to you, leave it on the table, and take what does fit. Don't try to mold it or pigeonhole it, or force it to fit. If it doesn't apply to your life, that is not your part of the read. So with that being said, I am going to go ahead and draw 9 cards for you. I usually read in the upright. Sometimes I read reversals, but I also think that the cards are always going to tell you the story regardless. So the card next to, the cards around each card are going to correspond with whatever it's supposed to mean for you, whether that is the upright meaning or the inverse. So let's see what this says for you, Virgo. So far, you have a few major arcana and a good mix here of pentacles and wands and a sword card. So let's see what this all means for you. Virgo, the first card I pulled for you is the 5 of Cups. So that could mean a number of things. I don't know if it's something as day-to-day as you simply crying over spilled milk, lamenting over a situation that you need to just kind of, see it for what it is, fix it, and keep it moving. Or if you might be in mourning. I always notice the person on the 5 of Cups card is this cloaked individual, and they seem to be in mourning over the cups that have spilled over, but their back is turned to the cups that still remain. So to me, this is always a reminder that, things happen. Sometimes, your cups may spill over, so to speak. If I were to use an analogy for life with regard to this particular picture. But always look to, the beautiful things that remain. You still have 2 cups here and you're not even noticing them because you're so, you're lamenting over the cups that have spilled. So it's a reminder to, think about the good things. The bad things have already occurred. He can't put that liquid back in those cups. And if he does, it's going to be dirty. He can't drink it, whatever. So, focus on those 2 cups you still have and go from there. That being said, the next thing you got is the 5 of Wands. Every time I see the 5 of Wands card, I wonder if there's conflict, or I wonder if these people are collaborating somehow. I used to wonder if they were perhaps trying to build something. If they are, it looks like there's a little bit of confusion around that. So, I'm hoping you're not experiencing any type of confusion or calamity or conflict within a group. But that could be an indicator of that. I always like to consult any references I have with regard to tarot, because I have my thoughts on what the cards mean and what I've learned over the years, and what I think they mean. But I also like to supplement with books and things that I respect. So as I just sort of iterated, Five of Wands can mean competition and rivalry. It can mean conflict. Maybe it means you're in the search for a solution for something. It can mean struggles, arguments in the workplace. So, is that happening with you right now? I'm looking at that Five of Cups. And then to see this conflict right next to it, it's a little bit concerning. And I'm wondering, Virgo, are you going through some conflicting things at work? Is this something that can be resolved? Or as we move forward in this pull, is it time to remove yourself from a situation that is becoming more burdensome than you need to be dealing with at this time? The Chariot, that is forward movement. That is not remaining in a stalemate. To me, the Chariot symbolizes, it's a reminder that you can always remove yourself from a situation. You can always give yourself a change of scenery. You can always change. To me, Chariot, it screams plot change, change in directions, change in my mind. And it might be time to remove yourself from a situation that's yielding all types of conflict and calamity. Who wants to deal with that? I know I don't want to deal with that at work. And the next in line that you got is the Page of Swords, which, you probably already know. Pages are communicators. Pages are always coming to deliver news about something. And the Page of Swords symbolizes being open to fresh perspectives and hearing other people's ideas. And very interesting that you got that right after that Five of Swords, after this card of mourning, the Five of Cups, and the Chariot. This page is telling you, keep an open mind, be enthusiastic about what's coming next. Pay attention to subtle messages surrounding you. And if you're feeling apprehensive, just follow your enthusiasm. But you need to create a solid plan and know where you're going. Next after that, you got the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is, to me, I always call this the entrepreneurial card. So could this be a beckoning for you to yield to some entrepreneurial endeavors or inclinations that you may have? This is the card of hard work. It's the card of persistence. It's the card of being deliberate. I always say this guy, he's not waiting for somebody to give him one or two pentacles at the end of 2 weeks via a paycheck. He's actually out here like casting his own coins, He's like made himself into the mint. And he's making his own pentacles. He's creating a legacy for himself. He's already accumulated many, and there's more to come. And he's very deliberate about it. He's doing the work, and he is consistent about what he's doing. You can see the look on his face that he is focused and concentrating. Might be a call for you to go into business for yourself, or to just really focus in, if you're looking to get a promotion at work or take on a new project, this is the reminder to focus in, and that abundance will await you. Abundance ties directly in to the Eight of Pentacles. And right here you have a woman standing in her garden amongst all the grapes and amongst all the pentacles that she, or the nine, did I say Eight of Pentacles? This is the 9. Standing amongst all the pentacles that she's either created, like this Eight of Pentacles card, or that she has accumulated. Either way, she's worked hard, and now this is her moment to just sort of luxuriate in her abundance. She's so calm, cool, and collected that a little bird has landed on her hand, and she just, looks to be in a really good place where she is conscious and appreciative of everything that she's done that has afforded her this, this beautiful lifestyle depicted in this card. Next in line, you have the King of Wands. And the King of Wands, again, you have someone else who has mastered their suit. The King of Wands signifies power and authority. You see, he sits on the throne with his wand in his hand, looking off into the distance. And I've always been interested in that little salamander next to him. That represents something. But I'm gonna leave that to you in Google because I forgot what that represents. But my eye was just drawn to it for the first time in a really long time. And the last time it was drawn to it, I didn't look it up. But anyhow, it represents power and authority. It has really strong fire energy and masculine energy. And this is the card of leadership. And it represents stability and authority. So, again, very, the synchronicity of the way these cards fell is just throwing me, because I feel like you're being called to be a leader, and to take a step, take a leap of faith that you might not think that you're equipped to take, but you really are. You also pulled the Devil. So that makes me go back up here to this conflict in the workplace. Is there some toxicity that you're just like sitting in, but you don't want to leave that situation because, maybe you get paid well to work there. Maybe it took you a long time to get where you are and you're not so quick to just walk away. Maybe you feel a way about entrepreneurship and you're like, I need a sure thing. What you don't know is that you have the ability to perhaps create a sure thing. Are you meant to sit here and, be around areas that aren't healthy for you? So the Devil may be an indicator of that. But I urge you to move beyond that and not stew in a situation that is not, conducive to your quality of life. And if you have the courage to change your path and not sit in that area of uncertainty, victory awaits. Victory awaits. The Seven of Wands. To me, I refer to it as the victory parade card. The person is on their high horse. They have on a beautiful crown, and another crown sits atop the wand that they hold in their hand. And there are people all around, and they seem to be the center of attention. And they are riding through the town square and being regarded, highly regarded, and awarded and recognized for their hard work. When I tell you this read sort of came full circle, you started off crying over spilled milk, and now you're riding off into the sunset. Listen, Virgo, that's saying something. So now at this time, I'm going to go ahead and clarify one card that pops out to me. I usually pick a card that's sort of, I won't say it's out of place in the deck, but it's a card that just interests me as far as like why it's here. And for me, that card, of course, forgive me guys, my tape my tape, I'm aging myself. My video stopped in the middle because someone called my phone. But what I like to do at this point is pick a card from the pool that is really interesting to me, and I will clarify that one card for you. And then if you want to see me clarify all of these cards, I'm going to invite you to go to the extended reading link in the not in the comments, but in the description below the video, and there I will go ahead and clarify everything for you. But let's clarify this Devil card, because that's the one that stuck out to me. So I'm going to give my medium cards a good shuffle and see what comes out to clarify that Devil card. Because why is he popping up? I have an idea which I just relayed to you, but I like to see further. you know, because it looks like it's some toxicity here that could be, you know, that could really act as a hindrance, or it can act as a catalyst, depending on what you choose to do, Virgo. So for clarification, I got the Eight of Wands, which is the communication card. Fast, rapid communication coming in. That could be interpreted a number of ways. If your current job, because I don't know, for some reason, you know, I know I keep saying job, work, entrepreneurship, da 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 da. You know, this is not a love read. I'm not getting like many, you know, cups. That I don't. Yeah, we didn't pull any cups. To me, this seems all commerce, job, make a living related. So, this Eight of Wands, to me, it could mean that if your job might be in jeopardy, if you've been having a hard time on the job, it can indicate that soon you could resign. You could be asked to leave. I'm not sure what your situation is. That's not going to apply to everyone. But whatever this is, it's going to be fast communication coming in. It could also mean, you know, if you've been, you know, using your lunch hour and your after work hours to apply to other places and you haven't been hearing back, well, look out. Out of nowhere, you might get that phone call or that email saying, hey, we want to call you in for an interview or a second interview. Or if you've already interviewed, they might be calling to tell you you're hired. Come, you know, come get your security clearance or whatever, however it works. But yes, expect some communication to be coming in. And it landed on top of this devil toxicity card. So before I go, my nosy behind just wants to see other than toxicity, you know, just let you know some other things that the devil card might mean. So the devil card is number 15 in the deck? Yes. So it shows us the places in our lives where we're chained to self-sabotage. What did I tell you about remaining in a situation that makes you uncomfortable or unhappy? I told you that's what that card said to me immediately, because I automatically, you know, came back up to this conflict. These people with these wands that just need to sit their butts down. It can mean sabotage. It can mean addiction, nurturing an unhealthy relationship to money, or indulging in workaholic tendencies. The devil can indicate that you are due to release yourself from a situation involving a controlling boss or a toxic work environment. See, I know my stuff, but I just like to confirm it, because y'all might not want to take what I say with a grain of salt, but sometimes I just like to, or I don't even know what I'm mincing my words, my throat chakra. Y'all might, what I'm trying to say is that y'all might not be acclimated enough to me to take what I say at face value. So this is why I like to go to my references and books and things that I've studied in order to sort of validate what I've sort of said off the top of my head. And to me, these cards say that you're in a situation that is less than stellar, that you want to get on your chariot and get the hell out of. And the Page of Swords is telling you that something new is on the way. If you could just loose yourself from this situation, you have all the abilities and tools that you need to make your own way in order to provide yourself prosperity. Okay, you have all the power and authority you need. You could gain more power and authority and control over your life if you got out of that situation and did whatever you're being beckoned and called to do. Toxicity, but if you get beyond that, you got the victory, baby. So again, if you want me to clarify the other cards, please go to that extended link. And if this is it for us, and you know, the freemium is enough for you, I thank you for visiting my page. And I will see you next time. Thank you, Virgo. Bye.